The best option is drinking little or no alcohol this holiday season. Here are some tips to limit your alcohol consumption. Mix your own drinks so you can monitor how much you are drinking. The recommendation is no more than 1 drink a day for women and 2 for men. Avoid drinking on an empty stomach. Alternate alcoholic drinks with The best option is drinking little or no alcohol this holiday season. Here are some tips to limit your alcohol consumption. Mix your own drinks so you can monitor how much you are drinking. The recommendation is no more than 1 drink a day for women and 2 for men. Avoid drinking on an empty stomach. Alternate alcoholic drinks with non-alcoholic ones. Drink slowly and stick with drinks that have lower alcohol content. The best option is drinking little or no alcohol this holiday season. A message from the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council.
Introducing the Spice Isle Jewelry Grand Christmas Sale. Get up to 40% off on our stunning collection of silver and gold jewelry above $115. Visit us to see our fine selection of necklaces, earrings, rings, and our unique handmade pieces. Repair service second to none. Best value for scrap gold. At Spice Isle Jewelry, there's jewelry for everyone, so shop and save today. Treat yourself or someone you love this Christmas with something special from Spice Isle Jewelry. Serving you since 1986. Located on Grenville Street, St. George's. Call 440-3155 or 415-3155. And shop number 19, Spiceland Mall, Grandans. Call 440-6648 or 537-7801. Sale ends December 31st.
Count me, because we all count.
Count all of us. Nothing about us without us.
Count me.
Count me. We all count too.
Count me.
Count me. We all count too.
Count me. We are people too.
Count all of us. Nothing about us without us, because we all count for the coming census.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only. Yes, I. So we'd like to officially welcome everyone to another Mikey Live program. My name is Mikey Hutchinson, and I'm not staying with you too long, maybe 30 minutes for you to go and wash your, your veranda down and scrub your ham and think. This is just such a beautiful time of the year. I'm so looking forward to the next 2 days. Yeah, it's going to be beautiful. So here's what we're going to be talking about tonight. The ministry and the Minister for Health has taken a look at the situation down at the government Printery. The office there was said to be in really poor condition, and there were protest activity happening this week. As a result of that, we have seen more activity as it relates to efforts to remedy the situation. More police presence for the Christmas season, says the RGPF. The Marketing and National Importing Board refutes claim in newspaper article. As well, St. George's University said they are committed to a safe return for the January term, while the World Health Organization says COVID booster programs limit vaccine supply for poor countries, and it could prolong the pandemic. And the Omicron is less likely to put you in the hospital, one study has said. So we have all of that to talk to you about and more when we return on our Mikey Life program. And I have 2 of these. Oops. Because of the blue, it's messing up my screen. But I have 2 of these hampers. And listen, there are so many things in there. Rika, almond milk, your pasta. I mean, it just goes far and wide in terms of the items in here. And I have these for, this basket is so heavy, for 2 loyal viewers on the program. All right. So we're going to talk about that in a moment. You can collect it when we give it away tonight. You can collect it from me tomorrow, God's willing, in St. George's at the radio station. All right. So yes, so we have all of that to happen. Okay, so let's take our break and come back. We got to let you know the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of Quotes Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa, the Housing Authority of Grenada. We also have the Ministry of Agriculture on board. Real Value IGA Supermarket has been very supportive. We say thank you as well for being on the program, folks. We are taking that break, and when we come back, it could be real news in Olia Li Lolo. So stay tuned. We will be back. The headlines also brought to you by the Communal Cooperative Credit Union.
Gifts of love with dread, bringing love for you this year. Communion showing that we care, with gifts of love with dread.
We're bringing you gifts of love with cheer at the Communal. This Christmas, we are your Santa. It's all about sharing the warmth of this season with those you love. Getting on this special loan, taking advantage of great interest rates with no principal payments until January 2022. Share the gift of love. Make it a merrier Christmas with the Communal. Exciting prizes for members throughout the promotion. For we are your Santa this Christmas. Offer ends January 31st, 2022. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Communion showing that we care, with gifts of love with joy.
Rich, smooth, delicious, and packed with vitamins that could only be one thing. It's Rika Almond Beverage. Great on its own or a lovely addition to smoothies. So call Superb Distributors on 435-2948 or visit us at Tempe St. George's today. Remember, Rika is life and life is Rika.
The Housing Authority offers products that people can choose from, products that people can access, and I think anyone looking to build, just call the Housing Authority of Grenada. The service was superb. Every step of the way, they collaborated with the owner, they collaborated with the builder. The builder himself was really good. For what I've seen them do, I have to say that from buildings they have done in the past to where they are now, they have come up to speed with modern trends, modern designs, and I think I will advise anybody to choose the Housing Authority of Grenada.
We enjoy the luxury of a quality water supply. But it can come to this. Have adequate storage.
Alrighty, so let's say welcome one and all. And so let's get straight into the news for tonight. And again, before we do that, we'd like to welcome everyone. If you have not yet done so, which I know that many of you haven't, we are asking of you to please go ahead and share the program. Always share the thing, no man. You know, you can't be lucky and coward. Share the business. All right. And again, remember that someone sharing tonight's program will receive some free credit, compliments, Digicel. So we're getting into it right now. So the first thing that we need to tell you about, boy, we showed you a news article earlier this week speaking about the situation at the government Printery. The staff there decided that they were going to put down their tools and protest with placards and so on the deplorable conditions that they were made to work in and under. And of course, since then, they are saying that they've seen quite a bit of activity from their employer, which seem to be efforts to resolve the problem. Brian Grimes, who is the president of the Public Workers Union, along with other government officials, including the Minister for Labor, Honorable Peter David, took a walk through of the facility to get a better idea as to the extent of the situation.
What I can say is that it's a step in the right direction. The honest truth is we have had episodes before where talk was created and promises were made and nothing transpired. This one feels a little bit different. Even the authorities themselves in totally examining the conditions here realize that something must be done for the health and safety of the workers. And the amount of ministers that have come here and the fact that they issued a statement very early on to give a commitment to addressing the issues here, the union is very appreciative of that. We are not necessarily laying down our guards because we want to work collaboratively, so we'll be watching with eagle eyes to ensure that what is promised would happen, and it's done in collaboration with the workers, with the government, everybody together, so that we can have a best case scenario for the workers at the government Printery.
Now the Minister for Labor, Peter David, says he wanted to have a first-hand look at what was happening and says that they are committed to resolving that issue as soon as possible. Now he says that it's important for that to be done because it really speaks to the health and safety of the workers.
I'm here this morning to have a look at the conditions at the government Printery. The government Printery, of course, is a very important institution. All of the government things going out, all of the pamphlets, all of the advertising, all of the cards is done here. So the workers who work here are extremely important to the functioning of the state. I did a visit because the workers complained about the conditions at the Printery. We're looking at this condition: ceiling, cracks in the walls, extractor fans needed in order to make the place safer. And as Minister for Labor, one of the things that we're very concerned about is health and safety. Health and safety is extremely important as regards the rights of workers. And as Minister for Labor, I think it's important that we preserve all of the rights of workers. Therefore, I'm here to visit to ensure, firstly, that we know what is happening, and secondly, to urge the Ministry of Works. And I think the Minister for Works visited already himself. In fact, he indicated to me that they are going to be starting to work soon. But I had to come for myself to see what it is so that I can advocate with the government to ensure that the conditions at this workplace, as it is, should be with all workplaces, is brought up to a condition, a state that is actually healthy, a healthy environment for the workers at the Printery.
Thank you very much, Honorable Peter David. We can expect a heavy police presence. In fact, that was seen today. And we can expect that to continue throughout the festive season. And that's according to the members of the Royal Grenadier Police Force. There was a press briefing that was held yesterday, and the Assistant Commissioner of Police, ACP John Charles, spoke to that.
As we sensitize you in preparation for the Yuletide period in progress, the LGPF is poised, operation and mission ready in order to ensure public safety. Being poised does not mean that the RGPF can do it or will do it alone or in isolation. We wish to appeal to everyone within the territorial boundaries of Grenada, to include citizens and visitors alike, to join us, to be involved in order to ensure law and order is maintained in the state to the benefit of all during the period. Because during this period, historically, we experience an increased presence of persons and activities throughout the state. Therefore, because of this, the public can expect the following. 1, an increased presence of police officers. 2, police checkpoints at various locations throughout the country. 3, regular police patrols, both mobile and on foot in nature, geared at monitoring and ensuring compliance of events and activities, be it spontaneous or ad hoc. We must remind you that the increased presence of uniform and plainclothes officers during the period beginning this Thursday, December 23rd, 2021, is not in any way to intimidate or prevent you from going about your planned business, but is to be there to support or in support of the strategy implemented for your protection as required by the intention of public safety.
Thank you very much, sir. As we move on, the Prime Minister promised to address the nation tonight and so has done so. For some reason, there are a lot of people who are expecting that there be an announcement that relates to some sort of restriction in movement or some kind of curfew. That was not to be. In fact, a lot of the emphasis was on the COVID-19 situation in Grenada. As part of his speech, the Prime Minister said, so far, and I quote, so far this week, the Ministry of Health has reported a total of 21 new cases, figures we have not seen in a while. This drives home the point that the threat of the COVID-19 continues to exist. We have experienced the impact of a national shutdown, and we are certainly not keen to have to resort to that again. Therefore, our actions over this festive season will determine what happens in our country in the next few weeks. Unquote. Of course, we have seen quite a number of events and activities happening. Even today alone, you could have seen a lot of movement as expected within the city, and we can expect even more of that, probably 3 or 4-fold. Tomorrow, God's willing, being Christmas Eve. And so it is important that we protect ourselves and adhere to the public health safety measures so as to prevent ourselves from contracting the COVID-19 and probably even bringing that home to our family and friends and loved ones. We have seen it in the past, and we can't afford that now. No, we can't afford that now. So you have to do what you have to do. All right? We are moving on. How we look for time, and of course, we promise you, we don't stay long in the program tonight. I mean, ham to boil. Yeah, stand all yeah. I don't know how many of you look at the newspaper online and think, but there was an article in the papers, boy, speaking about the MNIB and the checks returning and things like that, you know. And so the MNIB responded promptly. Marketing and National Importing Board. And they sent out a release by the management of the Marketing and National Importing Board wishes to clear the air on a number of statements made in a recently published article in the New Today newspaper dated Friday, December 24th. That is today, dag. 2021, entitled Bleak Christmas for Farmers with bounced checks from the MNIB. With bounced checks from the MNIB. They say that the organization continues to experience financial difficulties, which many businesses are faced with as a result of the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. This has affected the organization's timely payment to suppliers and farmers in a manner that is acceptable to these key stakeholders. Now, the allegation regarding the issuance of bounce checks to farmers this Christmas is absolutely false. As of today, Thursday, December 23rd, 2021, our bank has confirmed that all payments issued by the MNIB has been honored to farmers. Farmers' payments, it says, were issued and continue to be cleared by our bank. All farmers, it says, who saved with the MNIB and requested their savings were issued checks that are all honored by our bankers. We encourage persons with any issue to contact the MNIB. You know, the manager was saying, well, this is defamatory and downright untrue. You know? Well, we know when people use the word defamatory and speaks about defamation and stuff, you know where they head it, next thing the thing end up in court. So the newspaper say one, and the organization is saying another. You know, they say nothing no go so dog. You understand? All you, we moving on. So we have had 0 cases of COVID-19 3 days ago. Kinda, right? 3 days, yeah. Then we got 12, then 7, and soon we will receive the other report. So we could gauge what's going on. You understand? So but clearly what we are seeing is that the numbers are going up. Do you understand? Because we were getting 0 and 1 and 0 and 1, 0 and 1, like some computer code. But now numbers are climbing higher. All right? At least for the past 2 days. Oh yeah, we are moving on. How are we looking for time? The St. George's University, the SGU. They sent out a press release by, last night we were talking about the letter that they sent out to the students about the vaccination. They had to be vaccinated by the 10th of January. It's mandatory in order for them to return to campus. They had to get juke again. Understand? If not, they got to do the classes home. So, talk about the business. And then we got a piece of business from the SGU today. It says that today, St. George's University further confirmed its commitment to safely returning for the January 2022 term by requiring COVID-19 booster vaccination for all students, faculty and staff, administrators, vendors and visitors on the campus by January 10th. Quote, say these continues to be strong evidence, there continues to be strong evidence, what, like Mikey, you still, anyway, like leave that talk there. There continues to be strong evidence of the vaccine's safety and effectiveness in preventing serious illness and death. And with the rising threat of the fast-spreading Omicron variant, the COVID-19 booster is the best way to safeguard the health of our campus community and their families, as well as Grenada and Grenadians at large. It goes on to say, like SGU, many major universities, a justification of it, many major universities around the world are now requiring booster vaccination for return to the campus. And so we believe booster vaccinations will provide the safest environment for all. That was a quote from the Dr. Charles Monica, Chancellor of the St. George's University. I like them people, you know. They're brave. You understand? So they say, you know, they have to think to organize their business. You understand? And I was telling you yesterday that I'm very concerned about those kind of measures being taken. No. You know, them kind of language used. No. You know, after we twist people's hand to vaccinate and things like that, now we want to twist their hand again to take a booster shot. But here's that piece. We have referenced the World Health Organization to justify many of our COVID-19 measures and strategies. We've been referencing them since the beginning of the whole business. But the World Health Organization is saying that COVID-19 booster programs limit vaccine supplies for poor countries, and it could also prolong the pandemic. So clearly, people who are having these booster programs, and certainly those who are making it mandatory, in no uncertain terms, they are going against the recommendation of the World Health Organization, the same WHO that we reference to do certain businesses. So this time we don't listen. They are criticizing. That's what the officials at the World Health Organization are doing. They are criticizing, blanket in their words, COVID vaccine booster programs, as the poor countries struggle to obtain initial immunization shots. So in other words, you have people cocking up their foot, and they have their rice, they have their chicken, you know what I mean, and they still have like baked beans, and you know what? They want more. You understand? So then they get a little provision on the side. You understand? With pina colada, with a nice little straw and a coconut, with a little umbrella thing with a little toothpick in it. You understand? And they're pretty, and they have people serving them. But on the other side of the hall, there are those who are doing without even a glass of water. There are people who could do with a 2 grain of rice. People who could do with a little slice of porridge, we don't say it in the country. A little porridge. So there are some who are eating more than they need, while others on the other hand of the hall are doing without. When the rain comes in, they have to stretch out their tongue to get a little wet tongue. You understand? Because they're thirsty and they peck. These are just examples. You understand? These are just examples. We can't be a part of that. But since when? That's not who we are as a people. Because as a small, developing state, we know what it's like to be left out. We know what it is like to be put in the back of the line. So when we are in a position to help those who are experiencing what we've been experiencing for all our history, we can't do the same like those who oppress us. We can't do that. We can't join the bandwagon of those who have just everything and they don't care about us. By the equator down there, who suffer. So we are fattening ourselves at the expense of others. So while we are not mandating a third shot, while we have our people at the other end of the hall still waiting for one, this is not who we are as a people. And mind you, if I have friends in my circle who goes against what I believe, I must have a voice. I must say, hey, we are all independent businesses and people. Here's what. Let us together sacrifice. Even if somebody's offering it to you, let us offer it, if we can, to the other man at the end of the hall. Somebody give you an extra glass of water, say thank you, and see if you can hand it to the man who has none. That's who we are as a people. The World Health Organization is saying that as long as we promote these booster programs, we are doing it at the expense of others. I'm not the one saying it. You know, I'm not the one saying it. You understand? The same World Health Organization. You know? And these comments come as countries. There are some countries who are being very aggressive in promoting these booster shots. Like I said, I am a fully vaccinated individual, and when it comes to time for me to get my booster when I think it's time, and satisfy, just as I did when I was taking it, nobody don't push me to do nothing. You understand? And I say, listen, I want to make sure everybody get a business, and by me receiving, that I'm not taking away from others. I remember I said that in the beginning. I say, who vaccinated business? I want to make sure that there's enough for everybody. And then I go step up and say, okay, I did that. But if I know that someone will be affected by me getting this, well, people who know me know. You understand? I ain't having none of that. None of that. You understand? So, this is not personal. You know, this is not personal or anything like that. Because at the end of the day, I like the people and people doing the real thing. But it doesn't mean that because people give you a walk, you understand? It doesn't mean that because people give you a walk, that they could do you what they want. You get a walk in people's house, you are made and things, that don't mean you could touch up your woman's leg. Because you give her a walk. You don't mean that you could tell her what you want because you give her a walk. At the end of the day, she walking. So there's no, you shouldn't try to exploit her any further. She walking for she money, get she money. You provide a service, you get she money. You know, it's a transactional relationship. You don't have to overstep. Understand? Anyway, lady, that talk. I'm just concerned. That's just me. Maybe I would feel a different way when I get a little older, but this is how I feel now. And there might be people who doesn't agree with me on this, and that's fine. That's fine. You know, we can agree to disagree. That's how I feel now. Maybe if somebody talk me head, I might have a different opinion. But for now, this is where I stand. And this is how I feel. You understand? Anyway, how are we looking? No, we're talking about the Omicron now. Two new British studies provide some early hints that the Omicron variant of the coronavirus may be milder than the Delta variant, maybe milder than the Delta. May you say that? Oh, I'm done. You know, so they're saying that it will not really, the Omicron is not expected to really stress the system. You understand? So, I mean, we still have to do what we have to do and things like that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, so we don't have to panic and things. I'm going back to the whole thing. You know what the WHO said too? They said, okay, why are we really promoting what evidence do we have? Or why are we so adamant at boosters when the people who are coming into the hospitals and clinics are people who are unvaccinated? So that's where the focus should be. You know what I mean? It's like you want to put a plaster on a, you know, you're going to play football, you burn up your foot because you anticipate a break. Huh? Or you go in the garden to some bush and you put a plaster up even before you get it cut. Say there's no need. Not yet. Let's make sure everybody fix. Let's put our energy, our focus on those who are unvaccinated. Because these are the people who are straining the system. That's according to them and not me saying. These are the people who are straining the system, but you're starting to focus on booster and telling about booster. While trying. Anyway, I'm perturbed. That's what it is. So, anyway, that's it. You know, I don't really keep it on little long. I want to go take a little break and then I'll come back and I have the national report, I have the the weather and have the hamper. So here's what I want Kirin to select somebody, because I know that you all know people, right? Kirin, I want you to select somebody and give them this from me, you know. And this is sponsored by Superb Distributors. All right, this is, you wouldn't see it because of all the technology we have in here. You can't see the contents of it. Yeah, son, don't play with the technology now. But there's a lot. There's first of all, that thing heavy. You know what I mean? So I have 2 of these, and so Kirin, just choose one person on the program to give this hamper for me, okay? And you're going to tell me who's the person. No, you know what? You have to tell me on the program who it is that you select. All right, and then we have another hamper, and I would like the opportunity to select that person. I know that there are a lot of people in the community who don't expect it but will like something nice for Christmas. So I will give the second hamper to that individual. All right. So again, these are brought to us by Superb Distributors. 1, 2, Kirin, I would need some help from the organization, the Helping Hands Foundation, because we still have some goodies that we need to give away early in the new year. All right, I couldn't get to it because of the situation, but we can do that. But I'll need help in getting it done. All right, in packaging the items. All right, and we could get that done. Okay, so let me take a break. And when I come back, we have the national report, we have the weather. All right, yo. I'll share the thing now, what it is. I'm coming back.
The best option is drinking little or no alcohol this holiday season. Here are some tips to limit your alcohol consumption. Mix your own drinks so you can monitor how much you are drinking. The recommendation is no more than 1 drink a day for women and 2 for men. Avoid drinking on an empty stomach. Alternate alcoholic drinks with non-alcoholic ones. Drink slowly and stick with drinks that have lower alcohol content. The best option is drinking little or no alcohol this holiday season. A message from the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council.
Grenada. Count me, because we all count.
Count all of us. Nothing about us without us.
Count me.
Count me. We all count too.
Count me.
Count me. We all count too.
Count me. We are people too.
Count all of us. Nothing about us without us, because we all count for the coming census.
Make your Christmas bright with our Christmas Countdown daily deals at Ramdani's True Value. That's right. Starting December 4th, you get 20% off select hardware, and there's new daily discounts all December long. It doesn't end there. Select Harris paints and accessories are 15% off, and all fabrics are 12% off. Get an early start on your Christmas shopping, and you'll get the best deals at all Ramdani's True Value locations. Don't miss these savings.
Daycare is an innovative daycare center that opened its doors when the country reopened after the lockdown in 2020. Our center provides a nurturing, fun, and safe environment for children to socialize, learn, and grow. We provide care the way you do. Our commitment to the parents using our service and the community is to provide care with a difference. And this is reflected in our flexible opening hours, creative learning programs to engage every child, and the benefits you receive when choosing Daycare. This amazing center is a fully gated compound with lots of yard space to play and explore. We are minutes away from the Progress Park and a few seconds from the lovely beaches right here in Prince Simone St. Andrew. At Boss Care, we cater for children 3 months to 8 years by offering full care time and aftercare services. Our opening hours are from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Mondays through Fridays. We open on Saturdays and holidays upon request. We offer day and night care, transportation services to drop home at nights and pick up from school in the afternoons, special discount packages to suit every parent's budget, and a team of professional staff that has years of experience working with children. So, what are you waiting for? Check us out on Facebook at Boss Care to see all the fun activities we do and get to learn more about us. Give us a call today at 534-1189 or 459-5632, or send us a message on Facebook or WhatsApp at 534-1189. Boss Care, experience care with a difference.
Can't wait to see you. Bye.
It's 12 days of Christmas at Courts. See the good this season and enjoy all your favorites. Shop today for 80% off Christmas decorations. Get a free rug with the purchase of any dining set and save big on TVs, appliances, power tools, mattresses, furniture, and much, much more. Remember, only with Courts Ready Finance do you pay nothing until March 2022. It's 12 days of Christmas. Come celebrate with your friends at Courts. Offers valid for a limited time. Conditions apply. See online and in store for details. Courts, bringing value home.
Gifts of love with dread, bringing love for you this year. Communion showing that we care, with gifts of love with dread.
We're bringing you gifts of love with cheer at the communal. This Christmas, we are your Santa. It's all about sharing the warmth of this season with those you love. Get in on this special loan, taking advantage of great interest rates with no principal payments until January 2022. Share the gift of love. Make it a merrier Christmas with the communal. Exciting prizes for members throughout the promotion. For we are your Santa this Christmas. Offer ends January 31st, 2022. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Communion showing that we care, with gifts of love with joy.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Rich, smooth, delicious, and packed with vitamins. That could only be one thing. It's Rika Almond Beverage. Great on its own or a lovely addition to smoothies. So call superb distributors on 435-2948 or visit us at Tempe St. George's today. Remember, Rika is life and life is Rika.
The Housing Authority offers products that people can choose from, products that people can access, and I think anyone looking to build, just call the Housing Authority of Grenada. The service was superb. Every step of the way, they collaborated with the owner, they collaborated with the builder. The builder himself was really good, for what I've seen them do. I have to say that from buildings they have done in the past to where they are now, they have come up to speed with modern trends, modern designs, and I think I will advise anybody to choose the Housing Authority of Grenada.
We enjoy the luxury of a quality water supply. But it can come to this. Have adequate storage.
Labour Minister Honorable Peter David tours the Printery facility and stressed the importance of occupational health and safety. We'll have details to this story and more in the National Report. Welcome back. With the details to the news for Thursday, December 23rd, 2021, I am Sherry-Ann Noel. Labour Minister Honorable Peter David on Thursday conducted a walkthrough of the building that houses the government printery, which he says will put him in a better position to work with Infrastructure Minister Senator Nolan Cox to solve the challenges faced by staff. It comes one day after a similar tour conducted by Senator Cox. Minister David was joined by Labour Commissioner Cyrus Griffith and President of the Public Workers Union, Brian Grimes. He told the Government Information Service the exercise will give him an appreciation of the challenges staff members face. Occupational health and safety falls within his portfolio as a Labour Minister.
The workers who work here are extremely important to the functioning of the state. I did a visit because the workers complained about the conditions at the Printery. We're looking at this condition: ceiling, cracks in the walls, extractor fans needed in order to make the place safer. And as Minister for Labour, one of the things that we're very concerned about is health and safety. Health and safety is extremely important as regards the rights of workers. And as Minister for Labour, I think it's important that we preserve all of the rights of workers. Therefore, I'm here to visit to ensure, firstly, that we know what is happening, and secondly, to urge the Ministry of Works. And I think the Minister for Works visited already himself. In fact, he indicated to me that they are going to be starting to work soon. But I had to come for myself to see what it is so that I can advocate with the government to ensure that the conditions at this workplace, as it is, should be with all workplaces, is brought up to a condition, a state that is actually healthy, a healthy environment for the workers at the Printery.
PW President Brian Grimes says the actions taken by the government to address the urgent situation is a step in the right direction.
We have had episodes before where talk was created and promises were made and nothing transpired. This one feels a little bit different. Even the authorities themselves, in totally examining the conditions here, realize that something must be done for the health and safety of the workers. And the amount of ministers that have come here and the fact that they issued a statement very early on to give a commitment to addressing the issues here, the union is very appreciative of that. We are not necessarily laying down our guards because we want to work collaboratively. So we'll be watching with eagle eyes to ensure that what is promised would happen, and it's done in collaboration with the workers, with the government, everybody together, so that we can have a best case scenario for the workers at the government Printery.
The contractor is expected to be at the Printery on Friday to assess the condition of the building. The last in a series of assessments of the building was completed on Monday, and both interim and long-term solutions were identified to resolve issues with the building. The immediate recommended course of action is to build up the roof to alleviate the leaking that occurs when it rains. Moving along, Commissioner of Police Edwin Martin says the hierarchy of the Royal Grenada Police Force may have to make some firm decisions very soon on the subject of vaccination within the RGPF. During the end-of-year press conference on Tuesday, Commissioner Martin revealed that with close to 600 listed police officers are vaccinated and a significant portion still unvaccinated. It is resulting in a strain on those who have to substitute in areas where full vaccination is required. One such area is the cruise ship port, where people are required to be vaccinated to interact with visitors. More than 200 police officers contracted COVID-19 during the period of community spread in Grenada, while others were placed in isolation. 2 of the officers succumbed to the effects of the virus.
It is causing a strain on the organization in terms of having to float vaccinated officers to areas that requires that emphasis. Quite frankly, I do not know how long, and as we move more to different establishes, businesses and organizations requiring vaccination, the mere fact that this exists, it pressures the organization more to have higher levels of vaccination in the force. I am very concerned that we do not have a repeat of the levels of infections we have had within the organization in the last or recent past community spread across the state. Totally, I think we had well over 200 officers inflicted. And then in addition to that number, because of exposure, there was an added number in isolation. We were at a tipping point where the force could have come into question to be able to deliver effectively its missions and mandate in keeping the people and this country safe. We cannot go back in that area. It means, therefore, that the leadership of the force has to make some decisive decisions to avert us reverting into this kind of possibilities into the future.
Minister for Tourism, Civil Aviation, Honorable Clarice Modest-Kerwin, and tourism officials welcomed the captain, crew, and passengers of the Spirit of Adventure on its inaugural visit to Grenada on Thursday. The UK-based cruise ship, with a passenger capacity of over 900, docked at the Melville Street cruise ship port. Minister Modest-Kerwin said when visitors come to Grenada and cruise calls are confirmed, it signals hope for the local economy during this difficult period. She assured that government is investing in enhancing the tourism product to improve the visitor experience in the new year.
We are happy that you could make it in a very difficult time, and every time we see a cruise ship, it brings hope to us. It gives us a message that tourism is still alive and that we have to embrace it, and we have to work with the challenges so that persons can travel, visit destinations, and enjoy destinations such as Grenada. We have had some hurdles ourselves, and we're fast surmounting those hurdles. And we trust that by the next visit, we will see more attraction sites, more areas that our visitors can come and enjoy. We're working on it assiduously, and we want to ensure that when visitors come, they leave our shores bubbling with joy. I wish you all the very best for the season, you and your crew, and of course your guests. And I look forward to a very productive, very engaging 2022.
Captain Franco Papik is confident that an experience will encourage more visitors to make the journey with the ship at the end of February 2022.
It's first time for the ship to come to Grenada, but also for me as well. Unfortunately, yes, I understand our restrictions from both perspectives, and as the ship is coming back in end of February, I do believe that all this is beginning of the end of pandemics, and that there is a light at the end of the tunnel for the tourism and the cruise industry to flourish once again.
One visitor shared her excitement to finally be in pure Grenada.
It's a lovely ship, and we've had a very good journey to get here. I'm very happy that we have been allowed to come ashore to do some shopping and buy spices in Grenada, because Grenada is famous for its spices, and I needed to get some, and I have. Because with the COVID regulations, we understand that you have to be very careful of people coming ashore. So it's really good.
This is the National Report. The news will continue after the break.
Hello, Grenada. I am Superintendent Randy Connaught, Officer in charge of the Traffic Department. As we celebrate the spirit of the season, I urge you to take into account our collective responsibility for road safety. Accidents are avoidable, and the impact weighs heavily on the social and economic pillars of our society. We at the Traffic Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force extend best wishes to you for the holiday season and wish to assure you that we will continue to serve you with the highest professional and ethical standards as we move forward into the new year. Being mindful that we have heightened our operations and will be more visible in effecting our mandate, all with the aim to reduce accidents, speeding, and driving while being under the influence of alcohol. Help us to provide for a safer Grenada. Happy holidays, everyone, and we thank you for your support and look forward to serving you in 2022.
Welcome back. For the second consecutive year, the Hartman Group Limited has made presentations to institutions in the south of the island as part of efforts to spread the Christmas cheer. Receiving gifts were the Grandlands Home for the Aged and the Belle Home for Children and Adolescents. The Hartman Group, led by Human Resource Manager Brenda Batiste, presented the items to the institutions to assist with the smooth functioning of their operations. The first stop was at the Grandlands Home for the Aged, where the presentation was made to matron and manager at the home, Chrisma Blair.
It's been a tough year for everyone, but as part of our corporate social responsibility, as you might be well aware, that have embarked on the largest construction in the south of the island, that is the Hartman University Town and Resort. And our company, the Hartman Group Limited, we are delighted to serve others in our community, and the Grandlands Home for the Aged being one of them. Here we are to present to the home today some Christmas cheer for the residents, and it's a pleasure to be doing this again with the manager, Ms. Sylvester Blair. It's a year since we've been here. Everything has been different. Last year we were outside of the gate. So it's a joy for us to do this.
It has been a really tough time for almost everyone, but yet still in this season of giving, people still considered to give despite the hardship that we might be facing. And so we really do appreciate, on behalf of the management, the board of directors, the residents and the staff, we appreciate so much your contribution. And as we say, it's organization like you all that make it possible for this home to be functioning.
At the Belle Home for Children and Adolescents, Viviana Ho, Sales and Marketing Manager of Hartman Group Limited, presented the hampers to Ms. Kerry Elegon, the Administrative Assistant.
Today we are very pleased to come here to send the Hartman Group Limited the gift and the best wishes to the children's home.
From all of us at Belle Home, we'd like to extend our gratitude to you for this. This means a lot to us. The continued support from the Hartman Group is very appreciated. Without the kind gestures of these donations, it won't be possible to take care of the children, because we are based on donation, and this means a lot. Yeah. Thank you very much. We wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. This is a little thank you card from Belle Home.
17 school bags were also donated for the students in time for the new school term. And finally in the news, the Ministry of Health continues its testing campaign as part of efforts to mitigate and control the spread of COVID-19. 3 days of rapid testing will conclude on Friday at the front of the Esplanade Mall. Information Officer for the Ministry, Kevin Frederick, told GIS the testing initiative is timely, as restrictions were recently lifted and more foreigners are visiting the island, and as such, it is important for Grenadians to know their status.
We have relaxed our protocols, and so, a number of persons are still asking, for, rapid testing services, because we have a lot of people visiting our shows, and we also have plenty activities taking place. So we felt that it was timely. Having much data in our hands to know what we are dealing with is the best way that we can then put systems and structures in place to prevent the spread of COVID-19.
To date, there are 61 active cases. The Ministry of Health on Wednesday, December 22nd, confirmed 7 new cases. Nurse Suwel Ned is pleased with the turnout at the pop-up testing clinic.
Some persons, they willingly ask for the test and to know their status, and that is the way we want them to go, to know exactly where they are and how they should proceed. You know, we are so encouraging persons to wear your mask and wash your hands and social distancing at all times. Some persons are believing that because they have the vaccine that they don't have to take a test. But I advise persons to take the test, know your status, because it can change within a couple of hours. Once persons have the information and they know what we're doing, I think they're going to put themselves out. The simple reason that we were here today, not planned or anything prior, is like an impromptu for today, and persons are out here and we're getting results. It shows that persons are still interested in having their test done. So we continue the initiative, it's okay, and we'll see where it takes us from here.
The testing clinic will run from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. for the final day on Friday, December 24th. The Ministry of Health's vaccination campaign also continues next week from Tuesday 28th to Thursday 30th. St. Augustine Medical Services, Kirani James Stadium, Dr. Francis Martin's office, and Dr. Keisha Lowe, and at the medical stations island-wide. And with that story come to the end of the National Report for Thursday, December 23rd, 2021. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Sherry-Ann Noel, thanking you for viewing.
Thank you very much, Sharon. And Shomin Bihari, I think, as the one that Kirin gave the hamper to. All right, so congratulations to you. And now for a look at the weather. We just checked and we have not received yet the COVID-19 numbers. But for the weather, we expect that the weather be generally fair and windy with a slight increase in cloudiness at times with isolated showers. Tonight's minimum temperature 23 degrees Celsius and the winds are northeasterly to easterly. Winds east-northeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas moderate to slightly rough with waves 6 to 8 feet in open. Seas moderate to slightly rough with waves 6 to 8 feet in easterly swells, and there is a marine advisory that's in effect. As it relates to the weather for Friday, we can tell you that the sun is expected to rise at around 6:25 a.m. and set at 5:50 p.m. And so we expect the weather to be generally fair at first, with cloudiness increasing during the late morning, early afternoon, with a medium chance of light to moderate showers. The maximum temperature for Friday we expect to be 31 degrees Celsius to minimum 24.5. Winds east-northeasterly to easterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Seas moderate with waves 5 to 7 feet in easterly swells, and there will be a marine advisory in effect as well. And that's it for our weather report. And for those of you who are currently tuned in on YouTube, we would like to say hello to you and thank you for joining us. So we've got Glenora, we've got Isclovey, and all the crew who are currently there. Hello to you guys. And of course, as well on Facebook, we say hello to those of you there. Kimi, Rolanda, Wendy Ann, Shomin, Shireen, did I say Kirin? Did I say Jova? Did I say Zaka? And the whole crew, Suzette and the team, hello to you. Mikey, is there a live tomorrow? Let's play that by air, let's play that by air. And if we don't, I guess you guys would understand, but let's play that by air. I do have a lot to accomplish tomorrow, God's willing. But again, let's play that one by air. You'll know in time whether or not we are having tomorrow, okay? Okay. Cynthia, Lisa, Thomas, how are you? Lintona, and the rest of the family. Hello to you, all right? Sylvina. So, Shamin, you'll collect your hamper on Tuesday? Okay, no problem. So, I'll leave it in the studio here, but remind me, okay? Remind me. And Kirin, do I have a package for you? I think I should. If I do, let me know if I can give it to that individual for you as well, all right? I know that I have some Rika milk in the storeroom. That's somebody won. I think there's two persons that didn't collect it as yet. So please let me know when you guys are coming. All right, Angel, Osric, Eunice, all the loyal people, the usual suspects. Hello to you guys. Mishi, how are you doing? So big up to you as well. All right, Kimi, Lisa. Yeah, to boil me ham and thing. You know what I mean? That's what makes Christmas for me. The boiling of my ham and all of that. Christmas Eve is Christmas for me. Alright, and then Christmas morning, me dress up in me Christmas thing, and you know, I have me ham, eat me ham, and oh my God. Yeah, anyway. I'm excited. Okay, so that's it, folks, and we'll touch base again tomorrow. Alright? Okay, I'm coming. All right, so folks, that's it. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We all say, ja, no. And us, my mother decide, no, daddy, that's it. Come on, you had enough. It's not my turn. You're telling me about these children and them? Oh boy, them children and them, you know. Anyway, take care.